Previously on Follow Fozzie.
Awesome. System pressurized with water in the tank, and now, dude, awesome. It all works as it's supposed to. Why don't you turn on the water? Okay, it's the next day, and not all the news is always great news. This corner here, these are both the components that go to the toilet and the shower. Probably those things are original, and I know that things get brittle with time, especially the extreme temperature swings this thing has been through. So, well, luckily I have this thing. There's some water on this carpet, on this vintage carpet, so going to suck that moisture out of there. I mean, look, the carpet probably hasn't been that clean for many moons. So we got that going for us. What's funny is I'm a moron and thought that these valves were closed to the bathroom. And they clearly are not. So those valves don't seem to be doing jack or squat earlier in the line. Yeah, so either way I turn those things, water goes through. So the pipes go through there. They go straight in front of the refrigerator. They're going up a little bit there. Okay, now we're looking at the power bank of horrificness now. This is all going to be replaced, but you can see the water pipes back there. I think that is good news, because I was afraid that they would have other crimps on them for like a 90-degree turn here that went the other way there, but nope. They just kind of flow through the bottom of that, which is great. So I bought enough new PEX pipe that it would be relatively, well, not even, I mean, pretty damn easy, frankly, to run new pipe to here. All right, so I've got to get these things off, and I'm realizing I am not properly tooled up to remove these things. And because I'm not convinced this is going to work anyways, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to use this tool to try to remove these things. It's at least a metal cutting blade that's on the end of it. Please note I am wearing safety goggles because I'm at least trying not to. Anyways, it's gonna be fine. You know, Jackass. It's like Jackass, except I don't know. I got no follow-up cleverness for that setup. All right, let's see what happens. Cut all the way through. So we at least know that bracket is off. The T I'm replacing, so I don't care about that. Maybe now, hopefully, I can slip the others off. Yeah, nothing's as easy as you think it's gonna be, I tell you. Especially when, you know, you were faking it. I feel like some progress is made. I've got these, I've got one side disconnected. I just don't know how to pinch off, and they are the simplest little aluminum things. And I don't have anything that can cut it off. That saw is way flipping overkill. It's ridiculous. So I don't want to do that again. It's just the connection point that it looks like it's the problem. So I'm hoping with the new pieces that it'll work. This is the only pipe cutter I have, which is garbage. So just ordered a new one because it's been a while since I've spent any money related to this thing. But yeah, I cannot get the plastic piece out of the end of the pipe. I'm trying. Here's a miracle. Got it out. Now somehow I need to get it out of that other one that's there by the wall. Maybe that one will go easier. Ha 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 ha. You know, so the thing that I don't quite understand though is it seems like this, right, fits into the old plastic pipe okay. So yeah, trying to figure out my next move here. I don't understand what the heck takes these rings off. Tried to squeeze it. This one came off only because I crushed the plastic inside of the pipe. Right? Crushed this. So this fell out. and the ring fell off the pipe because there was nothing holding it tight. So I persevered and got all the old plastic pieces out there. I've just placed the new brass. I still do need to cut that pipe back to where beyond I sawed it, but hey, I got it all the way out. My gosh, that was a thing. Good morning. So today's the day we're going to attempt to do some PEX plumbing. Not the whole thing, but up to these valves. So hopefully it'll be pretty simple. There's all this infrastructure here that obviously will eventually probably need to be taken care of, but for now, because it all works, I just like to, you know what I mean? You know the term break the seal? I would like to not break the seal in the areas where the seal is not currently broken. Got to move the vehicle. So, you know, there's room to get to both sides of it. I've got my dad here helping me today. This is what we required to do the job. We got the PEX, we got the crimper, we got the cutter, and then we've got the crimps themselves, and of course, the connectors. It's like plumbing Tetris. What are those doing? I didn't even know that was there.
And the truth shall set you free!
We're learning that these are not just on-off valves, there's also a drain. Looking at them from the top. So, these
are not going to work.
I'm gonna get under the vehicle and see if I can see those things pooping out. Here's the other end of those. So those are just drains. So those things are not on-offs. Do you remember what I said about not knowing what I didn't know? Here's another example of that. This whole time, I thought these things were valves to stop water going to the bathroom. You think about it, zoom out, that doesn't make any damn sense. Why would you want valves to stop it from going to the bathroom? All these are drain valves. They're two-way, but it's either, hey, the pipe is open or the pipe is draining. It's not doing anything else. It's just a miscalculation on what I thought these things were doing. And it took me seeing them from the top to understand that. Because when I saw them from the front, I thought it was just an on-off valve. And then looking at it from the top, it's like, oh no, look, it's connected to something that goes down to the floor. Ay Dios. So, now maybe these things aren't dead, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. So, there's that. So, we just have to see if we can connect the PEX to that.
Yep. Well, we pull these and we can move this whole thing, and then we can separate these, and then we can do what we got to do. So we can cut here and here, because this has to drop right where it is, so we might as well leave it.
Yeah.
And then if we cut it here and here, then we can try to figure out a way to get this end off and put the new one on. There really wasn't very much water in there.
No, well, the pipes are tiny. And water drained out when I cut up the other side where the three-way is, where the leak originated.
Ah. I think we're close enough to where I can do the rest with the screwdriver.
Oh, and just bust it?
Just like that.
Boom.
I think it's stuck. It's kind of pinched in still. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the whole thing should come off now. Now that it's off the.
And nothing holding it. Yeah, you might need to use pliers to pull that last bit off.
Let's try this. Ah, that is. Oh, look at that. This is a plastic valve.
Yeah. You can tell. This is exactly. It's the same stuff the other one's made of, and like I said, what I ended up doing is crushing. I ended up crushing it on the outside, and then just pulled it out with pliers because I just could not get it apart. And then after the fact is when I stupidly realized I could have just cut around the thing, but I was just trying to. It's very dumb. My whole approach was dumb. but I know for next time.
Yep, that was college.
Exactly.
Got it?
I just want to make sure I'm not grabbing the thing on the inside. There it goes.
You got it. There it is. Just like that.
Is that salvageable?
Oh, I'm not even worried about this because it's going to crimp the same way. This end. I'm more worried about this part. This one was this guy. Well, it seems to be hope. Now the other thing is open it all the way, and if it blows easier, then this valve might be okay. Oh,
Yeah, it's fine.
that was it. Kaboom!
It's fine. So you think we could salvage that?
I think we can. So, number 2, we have our method.
Do it. Not just yet.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's there.
It's there.
I'm just kind of in my own way a little bit. I've got the wrong hand on the wrong tool.
So what we're gonna do, gonna put this in the end of the old hose and attach it to the new hose and just pull the new hose through with this connector. And then obviously discard the old hose. Am I right?
Clamp these both.
I saw a thing, it's like an eighth to a quarter of an inch in is how far that should be.
That side's already on. The trick is to get this. Wait a minute. Now that I'm here, I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
Going.
It's going. How's it going with you?
Children are dropped off.
Well, I just stuck a red line on the old gray line, and we're gonna pull it through with a connector. That way, it can be the snake wire.
You can't talk like
I can't
yourself.
talk like that.
You can't talk like yourself.
Well, no, I don't want to be identified.
Got that crimped to the old hose, so in theory now we're pulling. Hopefully it's through. Do you need me to feed from the other side?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there they are trying to go in. All right, hold on. Now it is in cut mode.
Works like a charm.
Okay, now we're gonna heat this to make it go around the thing. That work?
Yep, like a charm, just like I planned it. Yeah, there we go. There's that one. Oh, you're kidding me.
It's a half. It's definitely a half.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, here it is. Old to the left, new to the right. Hope that will be good to go.
Okay, now I can get this shit off here.
We can reuse these?
Those.
Okay.
Definitely reuse.
Well, we got to do your whole trick to...
Yeah, we have to do the whole thing to get it off.
Oh, it's a tough... Well, I guess.
We can do that. I'm not too concerned about that.
Well, no working on the RV video will ever be complete without a trip to the hardware store. Because this thing broke. Crack. Old and brittle, but these look like it'll work. Hooray. And we're gonna go ahead and call this progress. We got the new hot water hooked up, and now we've got to hook the days of yore into the new. Hopefully we don't learn right away that it can't hold the pressure, old versus new. And now I'm about to, well, now I'm gonna try and crimp that in there. Okay, here's the original one. I'm gonna go see where it sits now if we were to reuse it. I wonder if this one is, the other one just broke off in my hand. This one, I wonder if it's as tired. It won't turn. Okay. All right, so here we go. We got that, that's all done. It's in the sink. This is all done. Are these open or closed, Pops?
I closed them.
Let's put some water in this thing, see if it holds pressure. Okay, got the pump on.
Try the water?
Not yet. It's got to pressurize first. Oh, there it goes though. But it's got to pressurize until it stops.
Off, right?
I hear it going through here. That's good news, because that didn't take long. And I don't see
Any leaks?
any leaks here. Hey, so here's we configure it. I think it's holding pressure everywhere in all the places. Plugging new into the old is working here. Got to keep a close eye on it. But yeah, it is a little warm. This is not a splash. This is me sweating. But that's exciting. I think we've officially got functional plumbing. There you go. Cold water. That pump goes right off when it's off. Yeah, so all right, everything is still bone dry. My biggest concern doing it, I knew the PEX pipe stuff would work, or at least I thought I knew the PEX pipe would work, but I didn't know how well it would fit with the older infrastructure. And listen, this thing, I don't know how it would work if it was a home inspection in your neighborhood, but it's keeping pressure. So for now, I'm calling this a pretty big success to get this one feeling legit. So victory, well, with the helps of Papino, came through.